Nou, we zijn hier in Delft bij TU en er zal een lezing komen over 9/11. Het is sowieso wel heel bijzonder, het zal eens afgezegd worden en gelukkig gaat het wel door, dus dat is wel een heel pluspunt. En ja, we gaan meemaken wat Richard allemaal gaat vertellen, dus we gaan meemaken. Zoals jullie kunnen zien is de opkomst niet verkeerd. En dat geldt ook aan die kant. Dus ja, goede zaak.
But it is a topic that is addressed tonight by an architect, a member of the American Institute of Architects, and he's not alone because Richard Gage is a spokesperson for more than 2,300 architects and engineers, international experts in different fields from all over the world, who have questions. And tonight, well, we are at University of Technology. Questions, technical questions about what happened on that fateful morning in September 2001. The controversy is, of course, due to the fact that the consequences of 9/11 were that huge for the world and that emotional for the people involved, that many people react also very emotional. Still, having that said, this is going to be an evening where we are looking at the technical implications, things that students from the TU Delft should be able to understand and criticize as they please. And I see that there are many of you here present, and it will be a long night because Richard has much to tell, and he told me that it won't be boring, so that's nice. And so we'll take 2 hours for his presentation, and after that we have about 30 to 45 minutes for Q&A, as it is called. So without much ado, I would like to welcome architect Richard Gage.
Welcome for us. 2,300 architects and engineers that I represent are here at Delft Technical University to give you some really important information. Who benefited? These are the classic questions that criminal investigators and journalists should be asking, but are not. Who had access to these highly secure buildings? Who had access to this extremely sophisticated material? The architects and engineers from 9/11 Truth don't speculate about these issues. We don't have conspiracy theories for you. The evidence you've seen is just a small body of that which the 9/11 Truth movement has assembled over the last 13 years for you. It is available. The questions raised are numerous and ominous that must be answered in a real investigation. Whatever you do, follow your conscience and act. Because if we allow the truth about 9/11 to be swept under the rug of history, we'll have more false flag attacks in Americans, more wars around the world, millions more killed, more economic manipulation, worsening financial crisis, more loss of civil liberties, and of course we become a whole lot less safe. Whereas the truth about 9/11 illuminates these lies and results in the rectification of each of these disasters. So we see 9/11 in a whole new light, as a means of exposing massive corruption to its heights, more importantly as a way of recovering from its ills. So it's not too late to discover for yourself, where do you draw your line in the sand? Do you wait for the next 9/11, predicted by members of Congress and the media to be far worse than the last? No, speak the truth. The time comes when our silence is betrayal. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your lecture, sir. I'm an investigative journalist and I work for an international radio program. I'm based in the Netherlands, but for over 5 years I do investigative journalism into many things, amongst other things 9/11, and your lecture is stunning, thank you. By the way, I want to tell you that the mainstream media in the Netherlands is very much controlled, and many people here must have difficulty before coming to the lecture to believe you. I'm coming to it. But I would like to ask you to contact me for an interview on my radio station.